Hey everyone, who wouldn't want to crack the code to financial success like Warren Buffett? His fortune isn't built on some secret Wall Street sorcery. It comes down to a clear, disciplined approach. And the best part? It's something anyone can learn. In this video, we're diving deep into Warren Buffett's wealth-building formula with actionable steps and beginner-friendly strategies. Get ready to take notes because we're breaking down the Oracle of Omaha's wisdom into bite-sized pieces you can use to start building your own financial empire. Before we even talk about stocks or investments, we need to address the most crucial element, your mindset. Becoming financially successful isn't just about knowing what to do with your money, it's about how you think about money. Warren Buffett's approach is rooted in patience, discipline, and playing the long game. He doesn't chase quick wins or get swayed by market hype. Think about it. How often do we get tempted by instant gratification? That new gadget, that expensive vacation? It's easy to get caught in the cycle of spending. But building wealth requires a shift in focus. It's about delaying gratification today to reap much larger rewards tomorrow. Set long-term goals and have the discipline to stick to them, even when things get tough or the market takes a dip. Cultivate that long-term mindset. Embrace the journey, be patient, stay disciplined, and trust me, the results will speak for themselves. Now that we've got the right mindset, let's talk about building a solid financial foundation. Even Warren Buffett had to start somewhere, and that somewhere is budgeting and saving. A well-structured budget isn't about restricting your life, it's about giving you more control and freedom with your money. Track every dollar coming in and every dollar going out. You might be surprised by those little leaks in your spending. Identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary expenses. It's about being mindful and making conscious choices. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account as soon as you get paid. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill. You'll be amazed at how quickly your savings will grow without even thinking about it. Building wealth is like building a house. You need a strong foundation. Budgeting and saving are the concrete and steel that will support everything else. Get this right, and you're already on your way to joining the top 2%. Now let's talk investing, because that's where the real magic happens. Remember one of Warren Buffett's golden rules? Invest in what you understand. Buffett's a big believer in sticking to your circle of competence. Focus on industries, businesses, and companies that you genuinely understand. If you don't get the business model or the industry dynamics, don't invest in it. When you invest in what you know, you're more likely to make informed decisions. For those just starting out, Buffett recommends a simple yet incredibly effective approach: index funds. These are baskets of stocks that track a specific market index like the S&P 500. They offer instant diversification and are a great way to dip your toes into the market without needing to pick individual stocks. Take the time to educate yourself. Read books, watch videos, take online courses. There's a wealth of knowledge out there. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become, and the better equipped you'll be to make smart investment decisions. Let's talk about one of the most powerful forces in finance: compound interest. Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. It's essentially your money making more money, and then that money making even more money. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow, growing bigger and bigger. The same principle applies to your investments. When you reinvest your earnings, you're giving your money more opportunities to grow. Over time, even small contributions can snowball into significant wealth. This is why starting early and staying invested for the long haul is so crucial. Let me illustrate this with an example. Let's say you invest $10,000 today with an average annual return of 7%. After 1 year, you'd have $10,700. But here's where the magic happens. After 10 years, assuming you reinvest your earnings, you'd have over $19,600. And after 30 years, that initial $10,000 would have grown to over $76,000. That's the power of compounding in action. The key takeaway here is patience. Don't get discouraged if you don't see massive returns overnight. Compounding takes time to work its magic. Stay consistent with your investments, reinvest those earnings, and let time do its thing. You'll be amazed at the results. Let's dive into one of Warren Buffett's signature strategies: value investing. This isn't about chasing the latest hot stock or trying to time the market. It's about identifying undervalued companies with solid fundamentals and holding them for the long term. When you buy a stock, you're not just buying a piece of paper or a ticker symbol, you're buying a small ownership stake in a real business. Value investors like Buffett spend countless hours researching companies, analyzing their balance sheets, income statements, and cash flows. They look for businesses with strong competitive advantages, consistent earnings growth, and solid management teams. The goal is to find companies trading below their intrinsic value, basically, what the business is actually worth. Value investing requires patience and discipline. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making calculated investments in companies you believe in and holding them for the long haul. Do your homework, be patient, and trust in the process. Let's talk diversification. You've probably heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. In the world of investing, diversification is your way of spreading your risk. It's about not putting all your money into one single stock, industry, or asset class. However, there's a caveat to diversification that often gets overlooked. While spreading your investments can reduce risk, over-diversification can actually hurt your returns. If you own too many different stocks, you're essentially mirroring the market, which defeats the purpose of picking individual investments in the first place. Warren Buffett recommends a concentrated portfolio approach. Instead of owning hundreds of stocks, focus on a select few, say 10 to 15, that you truly believe in and have the potential for significant growth. This allows you to really dive deep into those companies, understand their businesses, and track their performance closely. Consider other asset classes like bonds, real estate, or even alternative investments like precious metals. Find the right balance for your situation, and build a portfolio that can weather market storms while still providing the growth potential you're looking for. Investing isn't always about being the smartest person in the room, it's about being the most disciplined and emotionally intelligent investor. The market can feel like an emotional roller coaster. One minute it's soaring to new highs and the next, it's plummeting. Warren Buffett's famous quote, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." When the market is booming and everyone's throwing money at the latest hot stocks, it's easy to get caught up in the frenzy. But that's precisely when you need to be cautious. On the flip side, when the market crashes and fear takes hold, it's equally important to stay calm and rational. This is where the real opportunities emerge. As Buffett says, a significant decline is a cause for celebration. Master fear and greed by having a plan, sticking to your investment strategy, and not letting your emotions dictate your decisions. Don't panic sell when the market dips, and resist the urge to chase returns when everyone else is making money. Investing is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay disciplined, keep your emotions in check, and you'll be well positioned to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of the market. Remember, the market can be irrational in the short term, but over time, a company's stock price tends to reflect its true value. Building wealth is not a destination, it's a journey. And like any journey worth taking, it requires consistent effort and a commitment to continuous learning. Even Warren Buffett, with all his experience and success, is a lifelong learner. He's constantly reading, researching, and staying up to date on market trends and business developments. The market is constantly evolving, and what worked yesterday might not necessarily work tomorrow. Dedicate time to educating yourself about investing, personal finance, and the businesses you're invested in. Read books, listen to podcasts, subscribe to financial news sources. There's a world of information out there. But knowledge without action is useless. You need to apply what you learn and be consistent with your investments. Make it a habit to invest regularly, whether it's monthly, quarterly, or annually. Even small contributions made consistently over time can lead to significant wealth accumulation thanks to the power of compound interest. Embrace the journey. Make learning a lifelong pursuit. Stay consistent with your investments and never stop seeking ways to improve your financial literacy. So, there you have it. Warren Buffett's proven formula for building wealth, broken down into actionable steps you can start implementing today. It's not about get-rich-quick schemes or following the latest investment fads. The most important step you can take is to start now. Don't wait for the perfect time or until you have a certain amount of money saved. Every dollar you invest today is a step closer to achieving your financial goals. The path to financial independence is a journey, and there will be bumps along the way. By following Buffett's advice, staying committed to your goals, and never giving up on yourself, you can build a more prosperous future for yourself and your loved ones.